Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry, and welcome back to Chinese Parrots. This is the start of our Lunar New Year celebrations, and I thought, what better way than to fire up our tradition of having our annual playthrough. We've done a couple on stream, and part of the reason I wanted to come back to this, one, tradition, but also there's been an update in the meanwhile. We have pets now. So let's dust off one of our existing saves here, and we'll just play through one fresh generation, and we'll see what all is new. Okay, time flies. Yeah, this is the start. So this is our previous character, who's now just Mom. Krongle, of course. It has been many years, and I, Krongle, finally have a child of my own. I'll be sure to give my child a good education and not repeat the mistakes of my parents. What do you mean? Whenever you go back to your family home, I can't feel but you're exactly like your mom. Hey, Ruak, good to see you. And thank you so much for the contribution to the 12 hours. Yeah, so we, in addition to our Take Control challenge, where you can make me play TLD on a controller, I am also starting another challenge to where you can, well, I want to do a 12-hour streams, but I want to make sure everyone else is on board. Alright, yeah, so if you're not familiar with Chinese Parrots, this is basically like a life sim, like we played growing up on stream as well. This came before. So yeah, we play either, and you can role play as the child or as the parents of said child. So right now we're a newborn, and we don't get a name for our first year. We're just baby. Okay, so speaking of new things, this heirloom is these heirlooms are new. I found some old trinkets for my mom while cleaning. It's time I give them to you. Okay, so let's have a look and see what our options are. Challenge worth your points. Well, thank you, Rick. Not gonna make you suffer on a controller. Well, I mean, I did kind of sign up for that. But yeah, so the heirloom mechanic where it just basically lets us, get some passive buffs or consumables. So you see, we have extra points on the final exam. We can give ourselves like extra stat ups, and you can customize your run as you see fit. Oh, hey, sweet, good to see you as well. And thank you for the contributions to both challenges. So yeah, let's see. I would like less stress, so we'll take the wind-up frog. 50% knowledge cost. Okay, so less. So we spend less knowledge buying courses that apply to the big exam at the end. I like that. Okay, less knowledge cost for taking classes. I like. Let's see. Let's get some new stuff. We could have just like extra money. I'd say I'll take this tier 11 cube, which looks kind of intense. And we got one more. Let's see. These kind of games are why you're here. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I don't know. What else do we want? Because like we can improve our chances of being selected class president. I don't know. It's communications. Yes, I'm only clear on like what some of these do. I don't know, but they're all just a bit of fun. I'll tell you what. We'll go with the one we already had. A chance not to consume knowledge with studying skills. Okay, we'll do that. There we go. That's all fine. And we got a free trait, which is Old Oriental Graduate. So, which we got from studying anime basics. Okay. And yeah, so if you see me play growing up, this is basically the same. So you got your mind map here, and then you got your various stats here: IQ, EQ, imagination, memory, constitution. That's your physical robustness, charm, and face, or Mianzi in Mandarin. Excuse me. Having the breakfast champions coffee and donuts. Sounds like a solid breakfast to me. And every so often, our parents will make requests of us. So here we're just supposed to rack up our constitution, so we're not a sickly baby, and that's fine. And we have like 4 turns to do it, so we're not in a rush. So we'll do a little of both. We'll do some IQ, some constitution, and we have action points. So basically those determine how much how many actions we can take per swing through the mind map. Knowledge lets us learn skills. Eventually, we'll get money, and we can buy stuff. Among anyway, it's fine. So here we go. We'll do that, and we'll just get a spread. There we are. The mind map gets more complicated as we go, but there we are. And now we have to we have to set our schedule as a newborn. As you can see, our skills as a newborn are rather limited. So we're gonna learn to crawl, and then we're gonna try clapping to the music. And the one nice thing the game does is it gives you a preview of what your schedule is gonna do for your stats. Yeah, so this is us. I think they're doing like they do in Korea, where you're considered 1 when you're born, because we haven't been alive for a year yet. And he said, yeah, so these are our parents are at the end of your playthrough, at the end of your generation, you can pick what kind of parent you're gonna be. I think you can be like super duper strict, middle of the road, or like we have here, negligent. How's the weekend been? It's been all right. Yeah, it's I'm trying not to go out and about, because it is it's a holiday week, and we're gonna have a whole mess of people come to the city this week. Like projects like 1.4 million visitors just from the mainland. That's just. Some parents do not want a girl because they are afraid she'll leave them when she marries. Oof. Yeah, and yes, yeah. It is football Sunday in the Will household. Okay, so now we get another request. So we get a constitution to 100, and it's going to reward us with even more free stats. Okay, yeah. So this is just kind of giving us a reminder about the tutorial. Understanding what fragments do what. Right. So we have a name here. We will call her. Call her Ragnaret. All right, now you see here. So we got to learn to walk. It would cost us 372 knowledge, which we don't have. But the more constitution we gain, the more the cost goes down. And you see, and in addition to again the mind map, you see those numbers there are our passive gain per turn. And you see, by virtue of our parents or our mother being an artist, we have an edge in imagination this generation. Okay, so let's get so the shapes there correspond to whatever stats. So there's an EQ spot, there's an imagination spot, and so on. And those give us just a flat 25 knowledge per. So the idea basically with this map is there's later on there will be more profitable and more powerful nodes that open up. So with each click, we just want to open up as much of the map as possible. And again, we're literally 1 year old, so all we're doing right now is just setting us up and like figuring out, you know, who we want to be, what do we want to do. Okay, there we go. And we're out, and then so eventually we'll be able to refresh the map, but that won't come until later. Now we do have enough constitution to claim that. Gets us some free stats, and then that one in turn lets us complete this one. And that's good because now you might think this is all about like being a Chinese kid, all the academic pressure from family and school that comes in. You think you just ignore, you know, physical education and constitution, and then just go hard on the basic, on the academic subject, but you can't. I've tried that. You can end up sick if you ignore your health, which makes sense. Okay, we haven't learned anything new, so we'll just do all this again. Is for each time we do an action, we get these. So it increases our face, our charm, and our constitution. And then when we do we have little mini events. So we got 4, 5, 6. So all these pips up here, each of these are either us doing one of our schedule slots, and then we get like 2 random events. So like this one. So we learned how to say "mommy." Not crying for attention will save you a good bit of energy, which gives us a little buff to our imagination and our constitution. And now we say "daddy," although the buffs we get off of that are lesser. I just want my daughter to be happy. Skill trees? Just take whatever skills and be happy. Okay. Yeah, so our parents, well, I don't know if they don't have high expectations or they have no expectations of us at all. But yes, beyond that, just doing like some cleaning up around here, and the apartment smells good because I made peanut fish in the slow cooker today. It's like peanut chicken, but with fish. Okay, and we also get some random events, in this case, a choice. Your parents take you to a fortune teller. There, you are asked to choose between a drumstick, a fountain pen, and pocket money. Now, I don't know if that's like a drumstick, like you play a drum with, or like a drumstick like a like the chicken. Yeah, let's be true to our imaginative, artistic selves. Let's take the fountain pen. The fortune teller calls out, "This child will become a literary giant." Your dad exclaims in joy and pays the fee. We look up at yeah, I mean, we are very potato-like. I mean, that you're not wrong. Okay, all right. So the little bits with the little floaty face in there, those nodes increase our passive gain per turn. It's like the more of those you get early, the more gains you make over time. So we're gonna want that. And then like those nodes there, those will actually refresh the map and give us a fresh infusion of action. And every time we do that, we level up our mind map, and then that gives us an extra buff to whatever stat gains we make. So it really is helpful to go hunt for those. But we don't want to go straight in because like you can't go over that cap of 150. So if we did that right away, we refresh the map, but we would lose the bonus. Okay, but there we go. That'll do. So we go from 82 to 132, right? So that was a extra bonus of 40. There we go. And I am kind of prioritizing the passive gain nodes. They are more expensive. Like these regular ones cost 10 action per. The skill the passive gain nodes, those cost 15 per. Okay, there we go. But now we have knowledge to spend, and like so these, like we can't drive down learning to walk any cheaper, and we can't drive down that any cheaper. Being friendly we can. That can be as cheap as 40. Right now it's 198. So it would be a bad idea to buy that right now. But these, we can go ahead and get those. Hey, stop looking at your phone. I'm cooking and can't leave the kitchen. Watch our child. What if she falls? Our child knows how to walk. You don't need to worry. Hold on to her. Watch that table edge. Okay, and then we'll learn to speak. These are giving us more charm. Children who can speak are very charming. My baby girl finally called me Mommy. She's definitely going to like me best. Don't get overconfident. Baby girl, say Daddy. Say Daddy. Okay. Anyway, now we have new stuff to put on our schedule. So, we've been crawling, but now we can walk, which gives us more constitution per action, but less charm, oddly enough. Or we can learn to speak, which will give us extra IQ and EQ, plus face. I think, yes, we're a very imaginative and healthy baby. We're not very intelligent, so maybe we go for our learn to speak, buff up our IQ. And we'll keep clapping to the music. Like the skills will increase these stats, but then entertainment will not only give you a bit of a stat buff, it'll also give you action points back. So if you want to have a full tank when you start the next turn, you want to make sure it has some entertainment, because like all work and no play makes a dull baby or something. Okay, there we go. And you can see they translated a lot of the in-game text, but the memes were kind of left to our own devices, and there's a lot of memes in this game. Okay, I tried to destroy everything in sight, which drives your dad crazy, but you don't care at all. Sure. As we can see, like, which respondents have gave a similar answer. That one, 27,206 others had a similar experience to yours. Okay, and remember the knowledge requires changes with your stats. Higher stats reduce the knowledge cost. Right. And so now you can see the cost for Be Friendly came down quite a bit. And we have another choice. Mom puts you in front of the mirror. This is the first time you see yourself, and that's when you decide to, so we can scream loudly, wave at the mirror, or ask in a suspicious voice, "Who are you?" Now let's be friendly to ourselves. So let's wave at the mirror. You sense kindness in the world. We get 25 EQ. Nice. Okay. There we are. We like those. Now, it won't kick in until probably middle school, but at some point, in addition to the regular academic classes, we can start looking for for courses that correspond to what we want to do with ourselves. Like in the past, actually, can I check that? Where is? Oh, there we go. Family. Yeah, our family tree. So our mom, Krongle, was an artist. Went to PKU, and then her mom had Snabwick. She was a literary giant, and then her dad, Snad Hamwick, was a legendary manga artist. So if you want to continue in the family line, maybe we do something kind of art related, maybe not art specifically, but maybe we do game design, music, cooking. I don't know. We'll see what comes up. Okay, I want that, but I can't get it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, somersault is as cheap as it's going to get. We'll grab that. So we can make Be Friendly a little cheaper, but honestly not that much cheaper. I think I'm going to go ahead and get it. Mom gave you a box of chocolates to share with her classmates. Classmates? We're 2. Anyway. Right, so there's our the Gaokao is like the regular subjects, and then here we have like our regular, like we're learning to crawl, walk, somersault, and then our learning to control our mood. Yeah, I'm not sure what if we're like maybe like a play date kind of thing. I'm very not sure. But anyway, we do have more skills, so we'll check that out. Right, so we can do somersault and get more constitution, or we can learn to be friendly. Well, yeah, see, but that's 6 and 5. That gives us EQ and charm, whereas this gives us more IQ and EQ. So I'm okay with continuing to do that, but we'll see what else the game puts in front of us. And we have no new entertainment, so we'll just do those. Yeah, it is all translated, so I'm willing to extend them some grace. You start crying whenever you're criticized, and your family shares this with everyone. Yeah. Okay, only 12,000, wow. Okay, now we have mood management. But it's very expensive, so we'd have to rack up a lot of EQ to take advantage of that. So we'll see. So you can see we're already getting things to balance out a little more as the EQ and imagination out in front, and Constitution's lead over the less, getting a little smaller. Memory's catching up. IQ, well, we're working on it. Now these are just mystery nodes. They could be knowledge, they could be regular nodes, they could be skill nodes, and that was just a regular EQ node. Okay, so we'll take those. We'll move to the next map. Okay. Oh, right. Traits. What do we got for... Oh, right. It's telling us we got new traits. Yeah. And these won't matter now, but they will come. They will soon. Because I mentioned face, and there are going to be some showdowns between our parents and other parents and relatives, basically using us as a to brag over. They're bragging over their kids. Our parents are bragging on us, and if we do poorly, if we do well, we gain face. If we lose face, and it's our many unique traits that we basically use as ammunition. So when you study here, we'll go up here. So when you study a certain skill, there's a trait associated with that, and those traits we use in those face battles. And then they go anywhere from common all the way up to legendary. Let's see. You know what? Oh yeah, so this little star there, that tells you whether you have ever unlocked it in any playthrough. We haven't actually ever unlocked Somersault. Let's try that. And then we'll do more of that. We'll spend one turn, being an athletic baby. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're off to kindergarten. Dad can't help but laugh when you fall down, which makes you cry even harder. Thanks, Dad. Your neighbor's husky Fluffy looks at you, and you look at Fluffy. It's as if you're communicating. Have you had a similar experience? Yes. Say 221 others. Yeah. Ooh, baby yoga. Okay. And now, so we have a request from the parents to learn mood management. If we do that, we get some stats, some knowledge, and extra action. A relative is coming very soon. Show him how great you are, but don't overdo it. How do I do that? When you outperform others, showing off your traits of superiority, you save face. Otherwise, you lose face. Okay, this is what I was referring to earlier. And unfortunately, we can't pick up any new traits this turn. We got to go with what we have. But we can go through the mood map, make these a little cheaper. So we'll stick with our regular routine. And I don't know if there's like a meta, a min-max way to go about this. Mostly, early on, I'm just looking for stat ups and kind of helping to catch up what we're already behind on. In this case, IQ and memory. Okay, we didn't get a rollover. That's fine. We should be good. And there isn't even necessarily a note to let you refresh the map on every attempt. Sometimes it's just not there. Okay, we will learn baby yoga because I think that just sounds interesting. Ooh, yeah, that is very expensive. But we have 6 turns to do it, so we don't need to worry about that. So let's show off the... Yeah, so here's a face duel. So our guest is a distant relative who we haven't seen for many years. I heard they're doing quite well. So, and you can see like the rarer the trait, the more damage it does. We only have the 4, so we just got to go with it. Right. So there we go. So we start with 100 HP. They got 60, so they're a low-level opponent. And there's 5 turns, and we only have 4 traits, so we're gonna have to eat 1. But I think we start off strong. There you go. So and then the damage from each trait will take off HP. So now we just... Yeah, so they just did a big one, we just did that one. So yeah, our parents are bragging on us. I think we'll be okay, even though we're not going to do any damage this turn, because we have nothing. There. Right, so then the result... So at the end, like if we end up with more face remaining HP/face than the opponent, we get extra face. And if we have less, we lose that much face. So that incentivizes, digging for traits, even though, as far as I can tell, it's completely random whether or not you actually get a trait when you study a skill. Okay, so we have Baby Yoga. This gives us Constitution and Charm. So do you want to do that, or because we need to learn to regulate our emotions, do you want to maybe get some EQ going, make that cheaper? I think that's, for one turn, I think that'll be fine. So we'll do that, and we have a new entertainment. We can go on the seesaw. So no imagination buff, but it is good Constitution, so we'll do that. Okay. All right. So now we're getting to the point where I think we're still in kindergarten, but now we're starting to experience stress. Hey, you like playing on the seesaw by yourself, but that's mostly because Dad is too busy. I'll get you anything you want as long as you behave. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, when your parents are satisfied, they give you a chance to fulfill your wishes. If there's anything you want, you had to request under events. Right, here we go. So, if we have enough face, we can actually, so we can make requests of our parents. And the, I mean, there's something like the good chance, middling chance, low chance, and you need a certain amount of face to access some of them. But just because they're cheap doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. So let's see. Let's ask if we can go use the slide in our little community area. Awesome. Now we're gonna try to rack up a bunch of requests and save them, because those will come in very handy at the end game. Okay. All right. So so there's a score. Yeah. So that's just an assessment of everything we've accomplished so far, and like, are we on track academically? But again, we're 4. We're in kindergarten. I'm not sure how we would have fallen behind, but I guess it's a possibility. Anyway. Oh, nice. Yeah, so these are little explosive tiles. What they do, you click them, you got to pay some knowledge, or some action, but they in turn set off every adjacent tile. So you're basically you're hitting every adjacent tile for one click. Well, I'll show you. And then we got every tile that got blown up, we get credit for that. So it's great energy savings. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I was looking for that. Okay, I'll take that stat up, and then we'll refresh the map, and we'll just start again. So we're going to get that, and that for free. Or not for free, for the cost of one click. Yeah, it costs 15, but honestly, that's a great bargain. Okay, yeah, I'll take that, and that's fine. And yes, we only have 5, so we can't do anything else on the map. Right. So these yellow skills here, those are like the mainstream, our academic ones, or our learning to behave ones. The green ones, they're not part of the Gaokao, but these are the ones where you can choose, like you can pick them and then follow that to shape your future career. So if you wanted to get into painting and art like our mom, we would take this. But we're going to be our own person, so let's skip that for now. Let's see, that's going to get us IQ, EQ, knowledge, and action. So we get $50 for free, so really, this would only be like 112. Yeah, we'll do it. There you go, throw a tantrum because mom didn't hold you, but she still adores you. You howl until you're tired, whereupon she teaches you not to be so willful. You understand what your mom is trying to say. You try not to throw tantrums anymore. You try. Okay, then we cash that in. And now that we have more energy, or more action, we can actually pull this up again. And we can keep digging for nodes to refresh the map. Like so. Yeah, as long as you can click one node, you should still always have access to the map. Okay, but that'll about do that. Okay, I'll take that imagination. Oh, and there we go. And even if we can't do very much on the map itself, every time we refresh it, like I say, so now we're up to a 34% buff for, say, yes, so the amount of stat ups we get from each these little nodes, they get buffed by 34%. So now they're only worth like a third more now, but that'll keep going up after every round. Okay, but now we're done. Okay, so we have nothing else to buy, so we'll see how we score as a kindergartner. You were selected as the most obedient child in kindergarten. And for that we get 100 knowledge. Huzzah! Right, so now we can do... Right, and so now we have the stress mechanics, so almost every skill we're going to have will generate stress for us because we're studying. But it also generates parental satisfaction. I believe every time we fill up the parent satisfaction bar, we get rewards, like the extra rolls on the requests. As if that empties out, then our parents will be not very pleased with us. But that we're starting to generate stress also makes entertainments that reduce stress, like playing on the slide, that much more important. Let's see. Playing on the slide is going to get us a bunch of Constitution, so we don't need to get that from here. So what can we do instead? I was thinking Baby Yoga, but we can skip that. Maybe instead, let's try Mood Management. And then we'll play on the slide a couple times. So that's going to basically even out our stress gain, and then we're going to gain 20 parental satisfaction, as well as more EQ, Constitution, Charm, and Face. You try to dress up like a movie star with a quilt, your mom's scarf, and makeup. I can't actually say I've ever done that. Okay, and so we're playing on the slide, we're losing stress, and we're gaining action points. There we go. Ah, here we go. Now we're going to learn Pinyin. Yeah, Pinyin being like the alphabet for Chinese. Our son will undergo his key illness in 2 years, but I don't think she'll make it good. Okay, now I know we said translation issues earlier. Gotta remember, in Chinese, they don't have like gender markers. So like when you hear like native Chinese speakers speaking English, a lot of time they will mix up he and she, and that it's not malicious. They're not misgendering people. It's just like that particular linguistic bit doesn't exist. I mean, they names for like men and women, but it's a little linguistic quirk that can lead to some misunderstandings at times. Okay, so yeah, so as a kindergartner, our parents are pushing us to excel on our tests to get into a top tier elementary school. Fortunately, because our EQ is already high enough, we can do that stuff right away. Oh, hey, Lady Annette, good to see you. Yeah, it is an interesting quirk. As long as you know it's there. So what do we have here? We have an event. Seems like something's following us. Is that? Oh, here we go. Here's the new pet mechanic. Oh, I was really looking forward to this. So adopt Kitty. A poor little moggy, covered in dirt. The poor thing, they're mewling to me. I just want to take them home. Would Mom let me, though? Okay, let's get more to pick. We only have the one. Oh, what is it? Oh, this is Chinese Parents. It's like a life sim. Basically, we're basically like we're living the life of a like an average Chinese kid in an average Chinese family, and so we pick how they're raised, or you can role play as the kid themselves. If you want to put an exclamation point "what game" in chat, that'll give you a link to the Steam page. Actually, let me do that here real quick. Okay. There we go. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I beat you to it. But yeah, that'll give you an idea of what we're looking at. And the nice thing is you can play multiple generations. And then how you do in the previous generation, like their profession, their strengths, the money they make, all that has an effect on the next generation, unlike certain other life sims we've played on this channel. Of course we're going to choose the kitty. It's a cat. Oh, it's adorable. And it keeps mewling at us. Are you hungry, kitty? Can I stroke them, Mom? Watch you don't get bitten. Don't even try. Those strays are covered in germs. What's a stray, Mom? A stray cat's one without an owner, because its owner didn't want it. That's so sad. All right, come on, let's go. You can play on the slide at the park. How about that? Okay. You head home too, kitty. Don't just follow us forever. Meow. I have a feeling we'll be seeing them again. It sounds like a U game. Oh, nice. Yeah. I don't know if it's on sale, but yeah, it's a really solid game. And even if you're not in tune with like a lot of the memes that they use and a lot of the cultural touchstones, I think you can catch on pretty quickly and have a good time. Okay, so let's hop into the mental map. These are almost as cheap as they're going to get, so... Oh, nice. Okay. It wasn't around for very long, but there was a little node with a lightning bolt on it. Those just straight up give you extra energy. Or action points. Same. Oh, but it is back. Oh, nice. Yeah, so there you go. That's a handy thing. And because I know there aren't a lot of games aren't necessarily on Mac. Hey, Vi, good to see you. Welcome in. What are we doing now? Okay, so this right here, this is how we improve. Like this is how we increase our stats. So This is us. This is our IQ, our emotional intelligence, imagination, memory, constitution, like our physical well-being, and our charm and our face, our mianzi. And so this map in here is we can click these little nodes. They'll give us extra points in those stats. And so as we level these up, we can learn these skills. And then like these are the skills we need to make our way through school, succeed in the college examinations, and make sure we can succeed in our future profession. So, and so thank you to both the Take Control contribution and the 12 hours vibe. Appreciate that. Hope you take control. Yeah, I think we got like a week to go on that. We're about 70% of the way there. I think we'll make it. But yeah, so we make our way through this map, hoover up as many stats as we can, and like the higher our stats get, the cheaper it is to buy these skills. So I say, so you can see that get a yellow little diamond there. So if I pick that up, that'll give us extra points in memory. And then there will be certain classes that associate with memory. Same, that for constitution, that for imagination. These give us more knowledge points. That's what we spend on buying them. And we have a fresh map every turn. It's like basically every year of our life. 12 hours. Yeah, I know it's a little ambitious, but I want to try it. Plus, I think, like I said on Discord, I have a free week when I come back from Saudi Arabia. So I think that might be a good time to do it. There you go. And like those little nodes let us refresh the map and then increase the buff to any stats we find. Now you just bought 25 baseball cards. That means you passed your test. I think you're as far as this channel is concerned, Will, you are in good standing. I don't want to speak for Will Vi, but I'm pretty sure he's not a fan. Oh, we're out of action. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, we'll just re-roll the map one more time. Okay, you see there, that was that's the node that gives us extra action that we missed earlier. And there's another one. Huh. Is that yeah, rest assured, if Will was a fan of that guy, he would not fit the vibe here. But no, Will is a solid dude. All right. These are new as well. So you see these kind of glowy orbs here? With these, so if we click this one, it'll cost us 20 action, but every node of the corresponding color, we collect them with one click. So like if I click this, we collect every yellow one. I click that, we collect every blue one. So it's a little more expensive, but it can be more efficient energy-wise. So each click costs 10 energy at minimum. So you're basically paying 2 clicks worth of energy, but getting, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do that. There. So that was an energy savings, all told. Also, let's cash this in because we only have 2 turns. There. And that gives us more action and a bunch of other stuff. Which means we can keep clicking here. There. And we're spent. Ah, well. Community game, bit like Match 3. Kinda, yeah. It's like it's kind of like a little bit of Minesweeper too, but you actually want to find the mines. Okay, so we'll buy communication, and we'll buy Pinion, and so now what we're gonna do. So yeah, these were all kind of like focusing on us as a person. Now we're actually starting to take actual like school classes. It's like, you know, Pinion, learning the alphabet, pretty important. Okay, and then we have a spring outing. We got our community slide, or we have these as well. Yeah, let's keep going on the community slide because like this is our best anti-stress action. Oh right, then we got this. So because we have negligent parents, we only get half the satisfaction from scheduling like actual classes, but that's okay. We can work with that. Like if we had like really strict tiger parents, we get full satisfaction, but they would have much higher expectations of us. Let's see, the gift giver gets a common currency given is bad. Okay, yeah, this is a random event. Let's say no. Pushy button neglect is this first. Now we're actually 4th gen. But yeah, I mean you can pick like so. You play like basically an entire generation, and then whichever character you're playing, they become a parent. Like you can't choose not to have kids. That's just the game doesn't work like that. But then once that run is done, you can pick what kind of parent you're going to be. Do you want to be strict? Do you want to be loosey-goosey? Are academics important? Are your interests important? What's the runtime? Well, it depends. I think you can usually finish an entire generation in like 6 hours or so. It's not that long. I mean, you can linger, you can try to min-max stuff, but I'm not really interested in that. Okay. Oh, we have no choice. So these are just like some random events that you they can increase your stats or decrease them. Okay, you want a hairstyle like the princesses on TV, but your parents believe you should have a ponytail to look more like a student. You decide to cry and protest. Princesses all have their hair down, or do as they say. So, I feel like if we just go along with our parents, then that might cause us extra stress. Let's try. Let's just make a factual statement. You know, the princesses all have their hair down. Your parents tell you hairstyle doesn't make a princess. Looks do. Oh. Ooh. Ugh. You learn the world is cruel. But we get 50 EQ and 50 charm, so it's alright. Then we have a couple events. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Mom, it's the same cat from yesterday. Oh, it actually is. What are they doing here still? I know, they're waiting for me to come back. They want to come live with me. No can do. Those trays are covered in germs, and they got parasites and stuff, too. Our house is too small for a cat anyway. Cleaning up after it would be a nightmare. I've got enough on my plate raising you. Never mind you and a cat, too. And your father. I'd raise it myself, though. I do it all on my own. You wouldn't need to do anything. We're in kindergarten. You always wanted to be a princess, right? That's fair. I mean, it's a nice life if you can get it. I doubt you could. Regardless, once you got bored, you leave it for me to care of. Enough hanging around. We're leaving. I want the cat. I want it. Gets dragged off. Okay, and one more event. How come our daughter has your temper? I guess our daughter has inherited my personality. You seem to have inherited aspects of your parents' personalities. Okay. All right. So these were some of the traits from our parents: self-reliant, resolute, passionate, fair-minded, relentless. These will come into play later, not just now. Oh yeah. How is the music? Is the music too loud, or is it okay for you folks? I cranked it up one notch before starting the stream. Did you play mom? Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Our previous generation was the mom. Here, I'll show you. Yes, here's our family tree. So Snad Hammock was our great grandpa. Had Snamek was our grandma, and here's our mom, Krongle. So this was the last character we played in this particular family tree. And you can start different saves to have different family trees. And yeah, no siblings. It's one kid and done. Well, okay, it's high. You said okay. Here, let's try that. If I say the music is high, okay, let's try that. If that's too low, I'll crank it back up and I'll just try to speak up even more. Okay, so we got ballet, interesting. Self-motivation, that's a thing to learn, thing you learn in kindergarten. More reading and writing, and now we got geography. Okay, so yeah, the school subjects are starting to trickle in. Yes, Chinese kindergarten, a little more hardcore than what I remember. There we go. That's what we were looking for. I'll grab that, and then we'll re-roll. Nice. Ooh, good roll. Princess Dreams, ballet. Yeah, that'll be that would be fitting. And our constitution has actually fallen behind everything. So it might not be the worst idea out there. Is it getting, yeah, we are. Yeah, we're 5 years old, and I don't. Well, yeah, but then, like, this is like reading and writing, and like we're probably just like learning to, we learned the alphabet. Now we're going to use that alphabet to write. And geography knowledge, I don't know. What is it? What country are we in? I don't know. It's probably not that high level, I would think, but I could be wrong. But we are currently like en route to a I guess a high tier elementary school. I mean, our parents were already putting pressure on us to do that as kindergartners. Okay, so we're done there. Let's see. Right, and so the higher we get our stats, the cheaper these will be. So like ballet could be as cheap as 20, but 33 is still pretty cheap. And like that, and those are pretty cheap. You guys are ready to talk about how often they clean their towels? You do it once a week, so they once a month or longer? Ugh. Ugh. I'm no neat freak, but even I do it once a week. Sheesh. Okay, well we have a bunch of knowledge. Let's spend a little. Let's grab ballet, self-motivation, and we'll grab geography. Reading and writing is still, that could be cheaper. We'll grab that next turn. Once a week for you? Good, yeah. Use a towel only once? Oh, Lady Annette, Will was just talking about, he's listening to a radio program where people were talking about how often they wash their towels. Will, Vi, and we all do it once a week. Apparently, people who called into the radio show, they will do it like once a month. Or even less. And, I prefer not to consider that. That is the terrifying prospect. Towel or bath and you see, yeah. Once a week seems to be the play, at least for me. And I guess if you're somewhere where it's particularly hot and humid all the time, maybe more than once a week. If you're a frequent towel user, which you probably should be. I'll tell you, just for the princess vibe, we'll do one turn of ballet. All that moisture is on the towels are breeding ground for germs. Oh, and every week for the sheets too, Will. I see. There we go. Now we can learn basic arithmetic. What do we have? Okay, we got more score. Mom, easy something to say. Say it. Quit beating around the bush. I'd like to have a cat. I thought we'd been over this already. Didn't you listen to me before? But what if I raised it on my own? You wouldn't need to take care of it. I would. How about that? Oh, you're bargaining now. I guess you're committed. Fine. You raising it doesn't solve the problem. Just listen to me for once. Then maybe I'll consider it. Okay, so we have a cat contract. You have to prove your worth with the time limit, or you'll never take on the role of pooper scooper. Thankfully, we are already a very charming child, so we can jump in straight away. Actually, so we'll go ahead, we'll grab that right now. What are you lying there like that for? Cleaning the floor, are you? I'm sweeping the floor. Up you get. There's no point lying like that. You got brooms, you know. I want to sweep the floors. I want a cat. And I thought you'd have lost interest by now. It seems you're serious about this. All right. Enough lying like that, you poor thing. Let's go. We'll bring the cat home. Yay! We got ourselves a kitty cat. Your cats like to sleep on your bed. You get rid of the fur every week. I mean, that's... Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, you want to name a princess, Lady Annette? Yeah, sure. We can do that. There we go. So let's see. So we have an intimacy score with our pet here. I think we can, we can click on it to pet it. I think. There we go. And we got a couple points in intimacy there. But I think if we keep petting it, Yeah, it didn't seem to do anything at all, so we can only do that. And okay, we can move this. I think if we just there we go. Then we can feed the kitty too. All right, there we go. So now we're up to 5. And I think that gave us a new activity as well. Kid got a princess period. Yeah. Okay, let's do this real quick. Oh, nice. They got the cat hanging out with us now too. So, okay. Oh, here we go. So I didn't mention these. So these nodes here are the best ones. I mean, you have to pay to unlock them, but once you hit that, you can see the entire board. Like that. And then you can kind of gauge how you want to proceed. So we'll take the free energy. So we can just leave right now, or if there's anything else we want, we can just grab that and then go. So like if I click that, I would grab all these adjacent nodes, and then that would explode, and we get all the blues for free. But I think what we'll do instead, I'm going to grab that, so we increase our passive IQ gain per turn, and then we'll just refresh the board. You're not going to buy baseball shirts anymore. You're going to buy tickets for games. They give the shirts away. I see. I guess that makes sense. And like the jerseys don't change that much year to year, do they? Ooh, nice. We got a fresh one. And yeah, honestly, with the the ticket plus parking, concessions, all that stuff, I mean, you're giving them plenty of money as it is. Okay. Ooh, nice. We got a couple free energy nodes there. That'll keep us going for a while. And again, solid. Yeah, as I said, not every map has a those little nodes that let you re-roll. But even though we've gone through multiples here, so and as I said, every time we roll to a new level, the stat bonus goes up. So there's even more bang for our buck per click. And there we go. So we're gonna go from 66 to nice. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna get probably our last kindergarten assessment here. So this would be a good time to spend more of our knowledge we're racking up. So we have a moral education, and yeah, moral education is a real class in China. And if you're wondering, well, whose morals are that? I think you know. Okay, we will learn our basic arithmetic. You must know how to do your basic math, or else you'll regret it later on. I mean, he's not wrong. Reading and writing, sure, nice and cheap. And then your rhythmics, like the music group. I'm not fussed by that. Okay, well, we'll save the rest of our knowledge for later. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Vi. And I think Lady, I think you gave a hydrate earlier. I apologize for missing that. We'll go ahead. We'll throw one back now. Like gymnastics, yeah, kind of, yeah. And it's that, like, be be kind to others, how to live as part of the community, stuff like that. Okay, so let's see. Our score. You were selected as one who loves to brush their teeth. Not sure how our kindergarten would know that, but okay. I'll take the free knowledge. Oh, Eurythmics. Yeah. So like Eurythmics, since the flavor text are funnier than gymnastics and dancing. So yeah, I think you're right. Okay. So now let's actually be a good student. So you can see there our IQ, like our mathematical skills, it's trailing a fair bit. So let's focus on that. So we'll do our times tables, I guess. Ooh, here we go. So now we have a pet focused entertainment, Stroke the Cat. And for that we get really good buffs in EQ and imagination, plus a stress reduction. Oh, you went to something like that as a kid. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so we're not going to bleed off all of our stress, but we got room to take some. And plus, we get to play with the cat. Who doesn't want to play with the cat? There you go. And yeah, so that text there, your parents don't care about your studies, that's just telling us that we have negligent parents who aren't as focused on our academic success. Kids often scream, "I'm not playing with you again," and then they make up the day after. Yup. 73,390 others have had a similar experience. Okay, there you go. Yes, we filled up the satisfaction bar. So we fill it up, we get a reward, and then it resets to the middle. Oh, your mom, because she will see. Okay, that's fair. Cat allergies, we will leave space for those. Dad takes you to the amusement park, but he seems to be enjoying it more than you. Oh, nice. We got a magic touch tray there. There's 4 main things to keep in mind when stroking a cat. Stroke them all over. Stroke with care and love. Give them a good scratch too, and don't stop. I mean, it's not wrong. You bought your girls a new toy yesterday. Oh, what'd you get them? Oh, well, let's check our... Oh, yes, we got a rare trait with the magic touch. That's nice. And we have new requests. Okay, so we've racked up 5 requests. So we can ask for an electric piano. We can ask for Play-Doh. We do not. We're just short of enough face to ask to go to the playground. Let's ask for an electric piano. Nice. First try. Okay. Oh, yeah, the show. Okay, we'll get to the show. Face is like... Oh, no, we got sharp. Face is like your... I guess like your public standing, your reputation. In Chinese, the term is mianzi. Or actually, that's the Mandarin. I'm not sure what it is in Cantonese, which is bad because we use Cantonese around here. But yeah, so it's basically like your public standing, like your. So like if you ever heard of like saving face, losing face, it's like a reputation kind of stat. Anyway, we get reputation from doing classes, succeeding in challenges, and other various things as well. Yeah, like reputation, but it also like hinges it's not just coming from our reputation is kind of linked to our family as well. So like if we do well, the family gains face. If we screw up, the family loses face, and we hear about it from our parents. You got a cloth ball on a string with 4 dangling streamers. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like something that would keep cats very interested. Okay, we got ancient poetry, which you learn in kindergarten. Basic algebra, which you learn in kindergarten. Okay, but yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we'll do our mind map. Oh wait, first things first. Our first priority every turn, we must be to take care of the cat. There we go. So we pet until we don't get any we pet until we don't get any benefit, and then we feed the cat. Nom nom nom. Can you like that? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, they're probably not teaching kindergartners Li Bai. Or maybe they are, I don't know. They like to cheat and chew on the string. Oh, kitties. Okay, there we are. Nice. Free energy. Big fan of that. Okay, yeah, so here's one of those maps I was talking about where there's no node to send you through to a new map. But I guess considering that we went through like 3 or 4 on the last one, I guess I can't be too upset. Whether your Noskin is the empty cardboard from the toilet paper. Hey, that's that the dog's it's earning its keep. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I have nodes that give us all the red, yellow, green, and blue. I think we can click on 3 of those. Which do we want? Well, there's a lot of red there. That'll help. We're still kind of behind on green. So we can do yellow, we can do blue, or we can just grab some knowledge. We got a good amount of knowledge. Let's grab the yellow. And then we'll take a little bit of extra knowledge. There we go. They're your first cats with all their claws. Oh, wow. So were they rescues, Vi? Or have you had them the whole time? Okay, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. This, I don't know how to explain this. This is like, well, China's got trade. This basically it gives you a chance to put your traits and like in a kind of a fake America's Got Talent kind of TV show, and I think higher traits help, but I don't know for sure. So honestly, I just pick at random and go. I pick the highest tier 1 I have and see what happens. Yeah, so we got these fake ones, and then we're here with ours. I think if you win one of the 2 prizes, you get face and like a charm, I think. So, didn't win that one. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. I've played a decent amount of this. I still can't wrap my head around how that works. They declawed your cats when the boys were little. They're both rescues, but that's part. Okay, nice. Okay, so yeah, so we'll grab the cheapies. So now, right, so these 5 here: Chinese, liberal arts, mathematics, English, and science. those are like the 5 core Gaokao skills. Those are how well we do in each of these. That's going to determine what university we get into, and partly how how high a tier we reach in our future profession. In any of the extracurriculars, like our behavior, our basic mobility, and then like stuff like art, those go here. So I'll go buy a few more. That's still kind of expensive. As is, I think we can wait 1 turn on those. November 2020 and August 2022. Wow, it's a good time to have company indoors. Let's see. Okay, so they went up to 11, so we're good there. Right, so when we're scheduling, you can, if you have like one particular thing you want to hone in on, you can just do that over and over again. Or we can try to keep up a decent base in every single one. I kind of like to have at least a decent base in like the IQ, EQ, imagination, memory, maybe constitution. But right now, yeah, our IQ is still behind. So I'm happy to keep focusing on that for now. And let's see, we've got a few extra ones here. Oh, and we do have the electric piano, which goes imagination, memory, and yes, more stats, same amount of stress relief. So let's learn to play the electric piano. Fortunately, we don't have to actually hear us do it. We can just let our video game parents deal with that. Okay, and we're off to elementary school. I don't want to go to elementary school. There's no slide there. Don't behave like that on the street. Look, other people are laughing at you. There's so many kids in elementary school. If you behave well, they'll like you and make friends with you. Is that how it works? I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in elementary school. Okay. Some amount of stress is motivating. Okay, so our stress dropped enough to where it got reset to the middle, but it getting reset also gives us a request, extra action. Oh, right, Mind Shadow. And then I'll show that in the end. Then I think you've done it wrong in the past. Yep. Dad says they picked you up near a trash can, and Mom says you fell down from heaven. I don't think Dad was that blunt. Ooh, we got Piano Beast. Okay, you see, okay, so now we're gonna get, because we're in elementary school, we're gonna get a little bit of pocket money every turn. And so when I said earlier that previous generations play into it, this is kind of what I was talking about. So because Mom was an artist, she will give us, I think it's like 60 kwai per turn. And we have a shop here where we can go spend that. Now we have none yet, but we'll change that later. Elementary school, middle school is really the stereotypes, etc. from parents that makes them judge. Okay. Well, I think I'm hoping, Vi, that Dad is being a little facetious, a little sassy. Right? Ooh. We actually got a legendary trait from the electric piano. We can drop some bombs on whoever's doing the face challenges with us now. Let's see, we have right, and we can also now use some leftover energy to do errands, sweep the floor, do the dishes, clean up, and some skills we unlock will unlock new work. Okay, that's all fine. Oh, right. And then there's this bit. I'm just going to power through this. This is just kind of setting the, setting the lore. Right. So they also have these face challenges. It's like celebrity parents. Is where you like that face challenge we had earlier. These are like the high level ones. They're very hard, but if you win them, you get some stupidly good bonuses. Personally, I don't think they're worth it, but if you want to play the game to its fullest, maybe you try that. Do traits get passed on to kids, or reshaping it to be a master piano? Oh no, actually, I'll show you right now, Lady Annette. So these are the face challenges I was talking about. So when we get traits, we have them like our deck basically, and these are all the ones we have. That's totally fine. So what happens is our parents are bragging on us, and then someone they know, they're bragging on their kid or whoever, and it's we use our traits in these little battles. You see, these will do 14 damage, those will do 7. Our mom has 100 HP, they have 70, and whoever runs out of HP/face first loses. So we'll drop the magic touch on them. So you see, they're flaunting their travel, our parents are flaunting us, because apparently that's all they have. And and then after 5 rounds, the difference in HP is how much face we gain or lose. So I think we just swing for the fences now. We drop the piano beast on them. Boom! Half their health gone. Chores are very advanced for a 5-year-old. Yeah, they have high expectations of us. Also, hey Stewie, welcome in. How you doing? Everything nice and thawed where you are? Boom, there we go. And so, because we had 44 HP left over, we gained 44 face. And then the face, it can unlock requests and certain other challenges. So, you don't have to win every challenge to do, but having more face is better than not. Excuse me. All right, let's feed her. Let's feed and pet Princess. There we go. Couple pets. We only get 2 per round, but nope. There we go. It snowed a bunch overnight. Nice. I did see the photos you put on the Discord there, Stewie. It looks great. So I assume you are still in Colorado. Okay, so there we go. And I believe every 20 intimacy we get with our cat, we get a new entertainment. Oh yeah. The cat came with us to kindergarten, and now it's just kind of hanging out here in elementary school. I mean, I don't think anyone minds that much. It can be during the day it can be the classroom cat, but it comes home with us. Nice. There we go. That's what we like to see. So we'll get that. We can just grab whatever we want to our heart's content. Get a little free energy. Actually, I would. Yeah, I know from previous playthroughs that if we let our constitution fall too far behind, we'll get sick. And if we get sick, it'll cost extra energy to click these nodes. So I will grab those. And then we'll refresh. let's see. I would love to find another one of those, but we're getting a little low on the old excuse me, the old action points here. Hey, there we go. And no, okay. So we're done here, but that's fine. I think if I get like two or three runs through the mind map per round, I'm happy. Okay, so we have. What do we want to do with our 330 energy? How do you get the? Oh, yeah. I mean, to do that, it's simple. All you have to do is like keep your Constitution stat sufficiently high. Like, so like at a certain point, I think in middle school it needs to be like 1,000 or so. So you don't run the risk of getting sick. And like maybe like 1,500 in high school. So as long as you keep either having a large gain per turn or lots of gains from the mind map, you can stay healthy enough. And then so if you do get sick, then like the simplest way to do it is just focus on spend a turn or two getting more points off the mind map, and maybe you do eurythmics or some physical education. Usually you do that for a turn, maybe two. Your score will be high enough to where you'll get well. So yeah, you're not sick permanently. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Where are we going here? So we can get blue, yellow, red, or purple. Yellow and purple are fine. Let's actually. I was talking about that. Let's farm the blue, just so we don't lose that one turn to sickness. Okay, there we go. Look at $1,000. Let's spend it. So let's see. We're 6. Oh right, the mind's right. Show. I did mention that. So the mind shadow. If you notice, so we got this. So I mentioned when the satisfaction goes all the way up, we get a reward. When the stress goes all the way down, it resets to the middle, but we get a reward. If the stress completely fills, our mind shadow starts to fill. As in like our mental health. And if our mind shadow reaches a certain size, we basically drop out of school. We're too troubled. And unfortunately, there's no therapy in the game. Okay, so let's start buying some classes. See, that's as cheap as that's going to get. Very nice. Basic algebra, yeah, I would like to stay on top of our IQ. It's trailing a little bit. So let's see. So we have 2 in Chinese, we have 2 in math, 2 in English, and then 2 in science, and actually 4 in liberal arts. Okay. So we don't have to grab that yet. We're okay. Generally, like, so you see there's 10 each in Chinese, math, and English, and there's 20 in liberal arts and science. But we don't have to. So every if you want to think like a progression, we want to have like 2 science and liberal arts for every 1 Chinese, English, and math, roughly. Okay. All right, and then because we got Chinese geography, we can be a guide, but we don't have the energy to do that. Okay, let's see. We got an extra extra IQ from learning basic algebra as 6. So we'll do that. And then what do we want to do? Playhouse, cartoons, Or do we want to just play with the cat? I think we just play with the cat. Those are some really good stat buffs for this point in the game. You are too tall to ride the attraction for free, so Mom tells you to bend at the knees. Ooh, that actually took a chunk of our charm. But it was free, so, maybe it balances out in the end. Oh, your parents thought you were lost, but you found a stray cat downstairs. I mean, that was several turns ago. Right, learn how to write your name, and others won't laugh at you. Ooh, okay, your first exam is here. This is mostly an evaluation of your current knowledge. Each subject's score is determined by the skills you've mastered in it, so learn as many skills as you can before a higher score. Right. Alright, that'll be that. Also, we already learned how to write, which is feels like we did that a while ago. Now we have we have ideological and political thought. And we're 7. Oh, right, we also have money now. So we can, if we want to, buy some stuff here at the shop. For instance, we can buy some toffee and shave down our stress, which I think is a good use of our money. There we go. Now, the trick is you can only buy 2 of these de-stress items per turn. So the stuff on this row unlocks new entertainment, and then these unlock new skill. They're like different skill trees. So like if you buy the indie game CD key, you actually can start a career as an indie game developer. And you can also you can buy the ninja headband to have being a ninja your profession. Ooh. Wool ball. Ooh, okay. So we need to save up and get that wool ball. Have a new toy for Princess. Okay, so have we pet Princess? Let's see. Ah, we did not. Ooh, there we go. New entertainment. So we'll feed. Hang on. Why is there a cucumber there? Okay. That's... okay. Oh, wow. That was a big swing. I didn't know cats were so violently anti-cucumber, but okay. Okay. So I think what we're going to do, because we have that exam, that exam is going to basically check our, so if we have taken the enough skills in a particular subject, we'll get full marks. And the higher the marks we get, the more face we get. I'm pretty sure. Either there are many videos that really. I mean, I believe you. I just that makes me curious. Like, what is it about cucumbers that makes cats react so? I mean, are they anti-pickle, and they just want to get out ahead of it? I don't know. And we can't exactly ask him either, can we? You don't understand why? Yeah, me, me neither. I mean, it is amusing, but at the same time, like if it's causing them that kind of distress, I don't I kind of prefer not to do that to them. People put them behind their cats when they're not looking. They turn around and get scared. Really? That seems, one, odd, and two, mean. And like having a scared cat, just like freaking out, running around your place. Doesn't strike me as that doesn't necessarily a good thing. With a little creature with claws and teeth dashing around, I would think that'd be a bad thing. You're doing the best, Howard. No worries, Lady Annette. Appreciate the lurk. Oh yeah, let's do this. We'll master that. We'll grab all the green. And I'll grab all the blue. Now we have 8 action left over, so we can actually put that energy to work. So you see, a lot of these they'll have an energy cost, and they'll have like a range of energy you can get, or a range of money you can get. So from what I've read, the amount of money you make is actually complete RNG. There's nothing you can do. So we're gonna go for the most potentially profitable one. We'll do a large scale household cleanup. So see those little bits there increase our drive, and then our drive is like the multiplier on how much money we get. Right, so we ended up with 20 monies. And that's us spent. Nothing you do on purpose. Yeah, I don't know. I would hope no one would, but clearly some people do. Okay. So before we do that quiz, let's see if there are other cheapies we can buy. Like, so that's 40. That's cheap. That's cheap-ish. That could be cheap. Yeah, we'll go for it. So let's see where we are. So we have 3 in the main subjects. I have 4 liberal arts. We have 3 science. But we can't buy any more. So you can only have like one subject one skill per subject per turn. So science is slightly behind, but that's well. Let's see. Is it fine? Oh, we have an event here. Oh, a power cut. Oh, let me go check. What's up with the power cables? Did a mouse do this? I better get some rat poison next time I'm out. I think we got rats. Hey, princess, what are you playing with? Jumps about happily, swatting something in its paws, looking very pleased with itself. Whoa, that's a dead rat. Nice one, princess. Earning your keep, huh? What a good cat. Cat 1, rat 0. Okay, nice. Alright. Now we check. So, in Chinese, full marks. Math, full marks. English, full marks. Science, this is one where we're a little behind. Nope, it says we're still good. And arts, yeah. So we got, full marks on all the main classes. During the citywide test, the top student of grade 3, class 2, won first place. Now that's a mean feat. We've shown that our school is a cut above the rest. Not bad, but you need to keep this up. Don't get too full of yourself. And we get 26 face. Muriel plays Ring around the kitchen island. Oh, that's lovely. Do they get good traction? Like, do you have a tile kitchen floor? I know some pets don't always have the best grip. They had to turn sharply on the kitchen floor. Okay, so with that done, now we just clear that out. One thing, no, it's like the liberal arts and the science classes, they actually get pretty big bonuses for their associated stat. But so if you look at physics here, we get big boost to IQ. We actually lose memory. And I'm not. And then for liberal arts, it's the opposite. Big swing in memory, but we lose IQ. I'm not into that. So see, of the other ones, we should probably still keep pushing IQ because that's the one that's the furthest behind. And then, oh, we have a new pet related entertainment. Come here, just come here. But we get more EQ and more imagination off it, so I'm totally fine with that. Oh, you just walk. Oh, I see. You're trying to get away from her. Gotcha. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Less risky. Wait, cat keto? Thoughts of cat diets begin to form in your head as you see Princess growing increasingly rotund. Hey, hey, hey. There will be no body shaming of Princess. Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, that just cost us 100 monies. Although we got 60 of it back. Good grief. You put Princess on a running wheel, then hang a cat toy in front. Ooh, it's actually possible. A perpetual motion machine. Hey, okay, you can't help but hug your cat tight and nuzzle in close. It's addictive. Well, good, because our stress was getting a little high. See, we have another choice. Your best friend becomes good friends with a girl you dislike, so we can talk behind her back, talk to a friend, or sulk on purpose. Oh, come on. Let's be upfront about it. Let's just talk to a friend, if not the friend, a friend. You chat with your friend a long time, and your relationship deepens. Oh, nice. Big stress loss and EQ. Nice. We needed that. Yeah, don't talk. Again, talking behind people's backs in elementary school, that's a bad habit to develop. I don't care what country you're in. Okay, now, first things first, we pet the cat. I'm mashing left mouse button. I think you have to hit it a bunch of times before it actually gives you the intimacy. There we go. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Hey, now we're up to 40. We got another new entertainment. And yeah, I guess we'll scare the daylights out of it with a cucumber. Okay, not as big as last time, but still pretty good. Yeah, we're almost up to 50 intimacy, and we've only had Princess for a few turns. Take a look at your results. What's up with that? Most could get results this poor if they tried. Hey, what? I just aced these. I'm the top of the whole school. What the hell? I'm sorry. You needn't scold me anymore. I'll do better next time. What am I spending all this money in your schooling for? Huh? Are you crying? That's your answer for everything. I know I messed up. Whatever will I do with you? Smacks you with a rolled up book. When? Smack. Will you learn? Stop. Okay, this took a dark turn. Meow. Meow meow. Well, you're joining in too, cat? The two of you are like peas in a pod. Do better in your test next time, or else. I'll let you off this once. Don't think there will be a second time. Yeah, everyone, that's what I was. I'm the best student in the whole damn school, and I'm getting the shit beat out of me. What the hell? Anyway. And these are negligent parents. See? Negligent raising. Well, I guess hitting a 7-year-old is supposed to make them do better in school. Go figure. Okay, anyway. Let's not linger on that. Let's just remember the good times and our cat saving our ass. There we go. That's what we wanted. Grab that and that. Excuse me. Excellent. So give me the free energy. Actually, we'll take the blue points. I'm trying to be better about staying on top of Constitution, just so I don't have to get annoyed about, losing turns to falling sick later. Right, we'll do that. There's a bunch there. There we go. Nice. There you go. Yeah, and you can chain explosions. So like for the cost of 1 click, you get maybe a dozen tiles or so. So very much efficient, very handy. Okay, well here no. I was gonna grab those, but we only have 40 action. Maybe save that, and instead we roll over again. Plus, these are for imagination and memory, which are our best stats right now. Although EQ has kind of caught up. Okay, and now we can't roll this one over anymore. That's fine though. So I think what we'll do, we'll get our passive IQ per turn. We'll beef that up. There we go. Let's see. So our main courses, the minimum cost is 50, but they're like 160, 215, 100. Yeah, these can come down and cost much more. But these are cheap, so we'll grab these. And you know what? Just as a precaution, I will invest in physical education class now. We're not going to be an athlete. Like this is the skills you start to go down if you want to be a professional sports person. But this will at least give us options for more constitution gain in the future if we get sick. Explosion. Oh yeah, so it's like on the map. So yeah, those nodes right there. So if you click those, that tile blows up, and you can collect every adjacent tile. It's like, so if there's an explosion node there too, you click that, I get all those, and then that node blows up, and so I get all of these as well. Okay. Let's see, what do we... Actually, I wouldn't mind... Maybe we top up... Actually, let me check our traits real quick. Okay, we got 2 rare, an epic, a legendary. And those 2 are going to go away soon. Let's get some... let's get some EQ going. So let's learn some ancient poetry, and the trait is called spank poetry. I hope that's a translation thing, because I'm not sure what that is. We got now we have stroke the cat. Oh no, that was the initial one. Then we got come here. Now we have this is the life, and then the trait is called long may the sun shine. I like that. What's that? Rubber band skipping. Ooh, I mean decent stats. Actually, that costs us Constitution. Okay, never mind. More time with the cat. Cats equal liquid. You build a racetrack for Princess in your arts and crafts class. They're quick to rush around it and squeeze into every nook and cranny once you bring it home. Cats really are a liquid. You have a set of 12 colored pens, but your rich classmate has a set of 72. Nothing like stretching out in the sun, then turning over to make sure your other side gets some sun too. Alright, we got another epic, Long May the Sun Shine. Rubber band. Yeah, I think it's like a, not like hopscotch, but like I don't know if you ever seen like, it's like double dutch, but instead of jump ropes, they're like basically you know, little bands you gotta jump over. Oh, you know. Okay, good. Okay. Wasn't sure. Let's see. We have pay to win games, extracurricular reading, or Nindoten. Yeah, that's legally distinct. I mean, do we try it? Okay, one more. Alright, fine. Okay, we just wasted all of our requests, but that's fine. Choice. Oh, you can hardly wait to share the news of your pet with all your friends. And so you decide to post pics online for your friends to see, post pics online for everyone to see, or call some friends over to play. Let's just post the pics. You snap a whole bunch of photos and post them for friends to see. Your classmates all burn with envy at how now you're a true cat person. Nice. Little EQ and charm. Solid. Oh, okay, this is for us. Yeah, that's for us taking the PE class. We don't have to worry about that. All right, pet. Yeah, they have a game called Hot Coffee. Hula hoop for your leg. At the end of the ball, swing the rope with one leg, jump over the. That kind of. I don't know the name, but that sounds familiar. I think I've seen that played somewhere. Okay. Oh, right, yes. Shop. We have the money now. So we can come over here and then get the wool ball suitable for kittens of all ages. We will, of course, get that. Oh, that's adorable. I love it. Meow. Cheers while hugging your hand. What's with the sudden lovey-doveyness? Is it just cupboard love? You want a snack? Maybe you want to play with the laser pen. I guess it's dried fish you're after. Mom, where'd you put the dried fish? They've had enough as it is. Stop feeding them. You heard Mom, Princess. Our family head has spoken. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. Runs to your mother instead. Will you switch sides quick? All for some snacks? Really now? Meow. Oh, all right, fine. You're getting in the way of my cooking. Just one dried fish. No more. Yeah, that cat knows how to play both sides of the fence as well as any kid. Okay. Oh, it's been 2 hours. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna cut the recording for YouTube here real quick, and then we'll just pick it up again right away. So, YouTube folks, thanks for hanging out. If you like what we do here, I know I've been doing this a lot lately, but please drop us a subscribe on YouTube. We're trying to push for 300 subs. That's our next big goal. So it'd be cool if you could lend a hand to that. But regardless, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.